Hi, this is Mike, the host and creator of Mike No-Go Zones, and this is the director's cut and behind the scenes of episode 3, Chicago.
There are certainly areas of high crime in Europe, as there are in the United States and other countries. No-Go Zone.
Well, Chicago, first of all, is a city I've been to several times. I've traveled to visit my family, but the South Side was a blank canvas for me. I had no idea what to expect of the South Side because for me, the South Side, it conjures up all these horrible images of gang warfare and having this horrible crime rate there. So I did a lot of search in the media, and it was really, really negative. I was a little intimidated at first, but once I arrived there, it was nowhere near as bad as the media made it out to be. Well, Southside Chicago historically has always been more blue collar, more working class. And what happened to Chicago was that's where all the factories were, all the meat processing plants were in the South Side, so that's what gave it the nature. And it was always very rich in immigrants there. Now, the racial makeup of the South Side Chicago was different. Went from blue collar, mostly white immigrants from Europe, to the Great Migration from the South, where African Americans from the South came in and kind of replaced the whites that kept moving out to the suburbs. That's what caused a lot of racial tension, and they built a freeway right through the middle of the city, separating the North from the South. And it wasn't also an economic divide, but a racial divide. It was a way to keep, whites in the North, blacks in the South. And that's pretty much how that divide went. And I didn't know that's how the South Side of Chicago was formed. My family in the suburbs of the North, they were not too happy that I was going to be traveling there on my own, especially with a camera. They were really worried about my welfare, and they were really scared for me. And I can't blame them for feeling that way because they only see the South Side portrayed in a negative way. First impressions of the South Side of Chicago was nowhere near as bad as the media made it out to be. Everybody was cool with me. They had no problem with me filming or talking to people. Everyone was cool. The whole point of traveling is to try new things. I ate very well there. There's some good places to eat there. I'm not a vegetarian in the least, but I probably had one of the most delicious vegetarian meals at Majani on the South Side. I ate well there. And the place was cool. They were nice people. I never ate a falafel burger in my life, but it was okay. Robust Coffee Lounge. I had a really good breakfast there. And Kusanya Cafe was another good place that I ate very well. The South Side of Chicago is especially known for the blues. While blues music wasn't born in Chicago, part of the Great Migration, many musicians moved from Mississippi Delta to Chicago. While in the South Side of Chicago, I got to go to the Johnny Twist Blues Museum. And this guy is a local legend. He was part of the blues scene when it started in Chicago, and he's still alive and kicking it. And he actually jammed with Buddy Guy, Bo Diddley, Muddy Waters. He was with all of these guys, and he keeps that music alive in his museum. And unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to film inside, but just being in there and in the presence of Johnny Twist, I was awestruck. My impressions of the people on the South Side of Chicago was positive. Everybody I met was cool. Some examples was Phil Sipka. He's the owner of Kusanya Cafe. I think what he's doing is amazing. He opened up a coffee shop in Inglewood, which is one of the most heavily crime-ridden areas, and he took a go and he's doing good things there. Another place where I had a really good time was Leo's Den. The whole staff there was really happy to have me there, to let me film what was going on there at night. And the DJ who played that night, Daniel Spencer, I feature a lot of his set actually in my episode. So he was really cool. He was nice. Overall, the South Side of Chicago is not as scary as the media makes it out to be. I implore everyone to check it out. So please check out the full video, and if you want to see more content, please check out my channel.